I just had the sweetest moment of nostalgia that was quite quickly met with grounded reality, and it was really sweet. I was driving, and the air is just so quiet right now, and it's like that perfect time of night where the sun has not officially kissed the ground, and so there's a bit of light outside, but the sunset has already passed, and the birds have quieted down, and so have the people, and everybody's just kind of like settling into their night. And I'm on a little night drive, and I pull into a random parking lot of an apartment complex just because I don't know, I'm like driving and I look at it and it just looks so sweet. It's not your normal busy city apartment complex, it's like cute and wholesome. And it's got this dinky little basketball court and a kid just like skateboarding on it, and old shitty cars, and that just reminds me of home. I didn't grow up the absolute richest, but I grew up rich in character and rich in moments and experiences like that feel like those moments of the apartment complex. And I'm driving around and I'm like looking at people's balconies. I've always had this thing for looking inside of people's homes. So sorry if you ever catch me doing that. I promise I'm not trying to steal anything. I just genuinely love seeing who people are. I get such heartfelt emotions that arise when I get to see people's inner worlds, whether you want me to or not. I'm looking. So, and I'm looking at people's balconies, and I can't help but just feel like so much longing. I have not had a home in so long. I've done my best to make homes. I've had temporary moments of a place to put my things, temporary moments of comfort and familiarity of, oh, that's my bed, and those are my paintings, and those are my cats, and these are mine. These are things that make me feel like I have a sense of identity and a sense of belonging and a sense of comfort. But I gave all of that away at the beginning of April, and it's now the end of June. And I intentionally, consciously chose this path of having no landing point, no foundation, no bones. Um, I sold most of my things and just completely like clean slated a lot of my life for a very specific purpose and reason. And it might look really romantic to the eye of someone who wants to live a life full of freedom and adventure and travel, but it can be quite disorienting and leave you with quite a lot of longing sometimes because everybody's built differently. I am someone who is built on genuinely loving and desiring a home base to land. But the thing I've learned about home is that it's not just having a place to land that makes a home a home. It is what's inside of the home and the energy inside of the home and the people inside of the home and the life inside of the home and how honest you are within your own life that the home even gets to have the beautiful definition that follows the word home. I really haven't had a home since I was 12 because that's when a lot of things in my younger years started to form, and um, that were very disorienting and left me quite dislocated. And um, my family got a lot more dysfunctional. And then I entered high school, and that's just when I started like mostly booping around with friends and living with romantic partners that I had no business being with. Um, and yeah, I haven't had that same feeling of home since I was a child. but I've lived places and I've had my bed, I've had a TV, I've had comfort, familiarity. I gave up so much of everything that I had and so much of who I thought I was because I knew it wasn't honest. And as I just spoke to, the idea of what someone like me is doing right now is really romanticized. And I won't downplay the opportunity it is to give yourself to have so much freedom to be able to go wherever you want and have nothing tying you down. It is extremely expansive, but it's only expansive if you're not tied to the past and frustrated with where you are at now. And I'm exactly where I want to be at right now. However, in moments, there are definitely experiences of such heart longing and just wanting a place to belong and wanting a family and wanting a home and wanting the familiarity of that safety. Um, and so I guess this journey I'm on right now is I'm intentionally making this space for myself to have no home, to have no foundation, because I want to build a home inside of my heart and inside of my mind and inside of this body, because that's where it's going to start first. And I want to become so safe and honest within myself and the life that I live and the love that I take in and pour out on a daily basis, that the next time that I have the capacity and space and life that aligns with me building a home, that it will be the actual definition of a home. It won't just be a place to rest my head and cook meals and watch television. It will be filled with love, whether that be the love of a lover or friends or myself and whatever else that might look like, the lifestyle I live that I'm so passionate about, and yada yada shabada baduda. I don't want, yeah, you get the point. And yeah, I guess there's not much else to say about that right now other than I feel grateful for the life that I have built for myself, for the expansive freedom that I get to offer myself right here, right now. And at the same time, yeah, I long for home. And I'm excited to build it. And whatever chapter that comes next, hopefully the world won't be blown up by then, and I will have the materials to build a home. Uh, yeah. Thanks for listening, and I hope that if this found anyone that might resonate with that travel lifestyle and not really having like a family or a place of belonging, that we are able to find that belonging within ourselves. And wherever our feet may take us at the right place and time in its own divine time, we will be able to build that home inside of ourselves internally. We will be able to build that externally as well, because it will be a pure reflection of the love we have found within ourselves. That's all. Mad love.